Welcome to the Best Damn Podcast. I'm your host, John Keene. As always, I would like to thank you guys for joining me. Ask that you please add, follow, and check us out. www.thebestdampodcast.tv. Follow me Instagram, Facebook, Best Damn Podcast, Twitter, The Real Best Damn. And wherever you're watching from, make sure to hit that like, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know if it resonates, and share this link. That way, other Libras can get this message, and make sure to subscribe and click the bell to get all future notifications. Check out yesterday's video. We just put up a new video discussing New Age and Luciferianism, as well as we have astrology and tarot up for the month of November and the lunar eclipse and just really interesting things. So check it all out. Donate, support to the channel. We're completely viewer powered. PayPal, Venmo, Patreon, Cash App, or Facebook Messenger Pay. Also, book your own personal tarot reading. The information is in the description box down below. Make sure to hit the like. And we're going to do the general reading for the sign of Libra for the month of November 2022. This will be a Celtic cross, love, money, career, finance, anything that pops up, right? We're just going to go with whatever the cards say. This is going to be for the sign of Libra. So Holy Spirit, show Libra Collective what it needs to see for the month of November 2022. Holy Spirit, what does Libra need to know for November? Holy Spirit, what does the Libra Collective need to see for November? All right, let's see what we have for you, Libra. Hopefully we got something good. We've had some pretty good readings so far this month for all the other signs. And, make sure to check your sun, moon, rising, right? If this one resonates, or even if this one doesn't resonate, check your sun, moon, and rising. We start first with the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, this tells me that right now you're feeling strong, or stronger than you have in the past. Maybe some of you guys have had financial struggles or difficulties in the past, but right now in this moment, I feel like you're doing good when it comes to money. You're being very frugal, making wise choices. Some of you guys are trying to pay off, debt, kind of, try to get your debt lowered down. Really just focusing on your money. Focusing on, expansion, progression, right? Really focusing on your money. So you guys could be like getting a raise or a promotion at your job as well. The High Priestess. I feel like a lot of you too, you're very tuned in right now. You're very tuned in right now. If you're in a relationship, some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo, or an earth sign. But I feel like there is, this sense of quietness about you and air about you right now, right? Where you're really just trying to keep to yourself. If there's, some type of conflict or issue you may have, maybe you're not saying a lot, if you have differences with a friend or a family member or a partner, you're not saying a whole lot, you're keeping things to yourself. You're really tapped and tuned in, like, to your intuition right now. You're really feeling yourself. Like I said, I see a lot of you focusing on your money, your finances, your career, your job, really just trying to walk the straight and narrow, and, do the things that make you happy, taking it just kind of one day at a time. The Queen of Pentacles, like I said, maybe in the recent past there was some financial struggles or financial hardships. Maybe there was a separation, right? You could have separated from someone, right? Breakups, divorce, things like that, which obviously cut your finances in half. Or there's been big purchases that were really taxing, right? Having to work extra jobs, take extra hours, needing a raise, needing more money, right? So I feel like in the past there was a little bit of struggles or concerns around money. It doesn't seem like super crazy or anything like that, but you're in a different energy now. You're in a different space now, in a different mindset now. And it's because of the hard work that you put in, right? And I see these wands here, and this kind of represents like an upgrade in life, somebody upgrading, stepping up, becoming more, doing more. And it's like trying to get all your ducks in a row, trying to get things organized. Some of you are really, you're focusing on your future and like planning your future. Perhaps, this is why this is so financially focused so far, because it's like a lot about money for you. How fast can you pay off your house? How fast can you, pay off your car? It's like that kind of feeling. Someone just kind of taking it piece by piece, day by day, dollar by dollar, right? Coming from a place of struggle, but now finally getting their head above water, feeling really tapped in, really tuned in, really centered. And like they're starting to make progress in life, And in the past, there was some shit that didn't work out for you in your favor, Something that just kind of felt... Maybe somebody wasn't being honest, Maybe somebody wasn't being honest about how they felt. If this is a love relationship, I feel like there was, like a breakup or some type of divide in your life. Gossiping, shit talking, arguing, lying, deceiving. Those kind of energies come to mind, right, when I'm looking at this card. Somebody hating from a fucking distance. It could have been someone hating right in your household, But maybe underneath, I feel like you need to be careful of this and make sure that you're not hating from a distance, Like don't allow past experiences that you've had affect the way you see people, Give some people a chance. Give someone a chance. Like maybe if this is someone new or someone in your life, right? Give people a chance. Let people prove you right or prove you wrong, right? Like don't go off of the past and let that block you from being able to open up and experience love now. I mean, Libra, like for real. Part of the beauty of your sign is the beauty of your sign. It's about beauty. It's about balance. And it's like, if you're not open, if you're not willing, right, then how can you kind of shine and show that beauty to another person? Temperance, I love it though. This Sagittarius energy. And we have the new moon in Sag on the 23rd of this month. So that tells me that things are going to really get lighter for you moving forward, and that the divine is involved. Like God is like playing a part in all of this, and it's kind of, things have happened the way that they've happened in your life for a reason, and it's for your ultimate good. It's like if love didn't work out or whatever, if like money was an issue in this love, and communication was an issue in this love, right? Like the reason that didn't work out, it was to open the door on true love. Something that will fulfill you, something that is healthy and not toxic, something that's going to last over the long haul. And it's going to bring your soul enjoyment, right? And you may have already met the person. Like I said, you could be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Sagittarius, Gemini, even. I do see a lot of earth energy in this reading, though. You could have already met this person, or you're going to meet this person, but I do see something long and stable and beautiful coming in for you. But the challenge to me is to really just kind of be willing to open up, like hold your tongue and reserve judgment on situations in your life right now, whether they're financial or relational, right? Whether you're dealing with friends, family, potential significant others or significant others, reserve judgment, let things play out, be patient. Be patient, because things are really starting to work in your favor and line up. The Knight of Cups, yeah. I feel like this is you. You're ready to offer something emotionally. You feel like your cup is full enough now. And so for those of you that are single, I feel like you know, and even for those of you that are not, and you've already met someone, like I said, you're ready to offer your cup now. You're ready to, you're like emotionally, I feel like you finally feel like you're ready again to try again. There could have been a breakup in the past. I do see, you know, we can't ignore the Five of Swords here. It's there, right? So there could have been a breakup in the past, deception, someone walking away, right? Lack of communication, lack of honesty, just, you know, a lack of effort. This could have been over money, right? Like I said, we go from the queen in the past to the current being the king energy. So it is an upgrade, though. You have upgraded yourself, right? You're focusing on your money. Like I said, you could even got a promotion, a raise. But we see that high priestess of you being really intuitive right now, really tapped in, tuned in right now, but staying kind of quiet, you know, hush hush on what's going on with you, really. Just kind of keeping to yourself, right? Working, getting things in line, you know, and you're really making moves, you know, stepping up, upgrading in life, you know, but it's happening slowly but surely, and you're putting in the hard work to do that, you know, the time, the patience, the effort to do that, and you're trying to do it so you can cultivate a healthy relationship and have love, right? So like the temperance is there, just saying be patient, keep doing what you're doing, because you're ready to offer your cup. And I feel like someone else is, you know, going to come in, and this could be the earth sign I'm talking about, that's going to offer their cup, you know. There is a cup of love, you know, a cup of emotional abundance, emotional fulfillment. And you know what? Like a lot of you, you could just feel really good emotionally, and like you can offer love now because you're just feeling good emotionally. Like whether you have someone or not, those of you that are single, I feel like you're really in tune and doing well with friends, family, work. It's just all jiving right now, and it's making you feel good emotionally. Ace of Wands, though, it's like I feel like you are waiting on some sort of action, something to kind of happen, something to take place. I don't know if this is to give you permission to love, if this is to give you permission to act. Like, I don't know. We'll have to kind of see. But I feel like there is an action that's going to be taken that's going to be fucking significant. It's going to start a new beginning, a new chapter in your life. Financially, the action could be you're waiting on a raise, you're waiting on a promotion. In you know, or to start a new job, or to relocate, or, you know, in a relationship, it could just be something that's like just saying, hey, we're exclusive, that kind of action, or making the first move. I feel like maybe there's like a friend, someone that's perhaps been friend zoned, or you feel like you've been friend zoned, or something to that nature. Like, it's like you want to take action with someone. You like someone more than a friend, or they like you more than a friend, or your coworkers. You know, there's a sexual attraction there. There's an action that you want to take, or you're wanting someone else to take. You're like, man, I wish they would, you know, approach me. You know, I wish they would give me a signal. I wish they would let me know. You know, or I wish this person would come through. If you're dating, it could be someone that you're just wanting to step the fuck up and like stick their chest out and say, yeah, I'm with you. You know, we're doing this. Wow. 8 of Wands. Something's coming in fast though. And I feel like, wow. Maybe there is a commitment, an emotional offer. And we have a knight. So, I mean, yeah, it's not a queen, a king, or anything like that type of energy. It's a knight. At least it's not a page, right? But, you know, it's got room to mature. You know, there is an offer coming in. It's going to be small at first, you know, just dating, or, you know, someone asking out on a date, or asking for your number, or, you know, something like that, something small. You know, maybe asking you to be exclusive, but it's going to come out of nowhere, and it's going to, you know, they're going to take an action out of nowhere that's going to really, I think, catch you off guard and surprise you in a good way. 4 of Swords, like, have you been sleeping on yourself, Libra? Have you been sleeping on yourself? Like, what? Like, that's like, I get the vibe of like you've been sleeping on yourself. You know, it's like maybe you don't know how attractive you are, or your confidence is down over, like, you know, some type of breakup or loss. Maybe you got fired or whatever. You don't see how good of a worker you are, how hard of a worker you are, how efficient you are, how good you are at what you do. You don't see how much of a catch you are, you know, when it comes to relationships. And maybe this causes you to settle sometimes, right? And to sleep on yourself and to fucking make sacrifices when it comes to stability and shit. Like, because you don't think you're as awesome as you are or as beautiful as you are. Some of you guys could have a complex with your body, like a body complex where where you like look in the mirror I'm not trying to knock nobody or anything, but like, somebody that looks in the mirror and thinks they're ugly, even if they're fucking drop dead gorgeous and beautiful. Like someone like that. Someone that's just really critiquing the fuck out of themselves, you know, and being hard on themselves. And I feel like other people see you and you're like you give like a carefree vibe. So they don't think you're like that. They don't think you're as hard on yourself as you are. But I think the ones who do know how hard you are on yourself is like they can't even believe that you're like that. They're like, why? You're perfect. You're awesome. You're fucking amazing. You know, you're such a hard worker. You're so beautiful, handsome, right? Like they really applaud you and think you're, a good ass person. And you do a lot, and you're good at what you do. I feel like the people view you like that on the outside. Ooh. The devil here. I do sense that quite possibly there is like maybe addictions, or the person you're dealing with has addictions. There is a danger here that you need to kind of really respect. Like that, whatever situation this is, if this is you, maybe it's drinking, drugs, whatever, just doing a little too much, spending too much money, shopping, right? Addictions come in all sorts, sex addictions. It's like whatever this unhealthy kind of toxic addiction energy is. And if this is you or your person or whatever, you need to be careful of that. You need to watch out for that. Don't allow unhealthy attachments to form. Right? If it's like for sex or something, you find somebody incredibly attractive, don't compromise your morals, your values, your beliefs. Don't compromise yourself like for anyone or for anything, And if you have like addictions or, toxic habits or something like that, it's like maybe it's time to kind of clean that shit up a little bit, Time to kind of grow up a little bit, mature a little bit when it comes to the things that we're allowing to kind of slide, because you're like too good of a person. You're doing all these amazing things. You got all these amazing things coming in your life. Don't allow something toxic to fuck that up. And it could be someone else, and just allowing a toxic person to fucking linger around, or to always be talking about a toxic relationship you were in, or always be dwelling on the past. That toxic shit can come in all sorts of forms. And maybe that's you. Maybe you can't get over an ex. Maybe you can't get out of the past. Maybe you can't get out of fucking high school. Maybe you can't stop going to the club. I don't know what it is, but it's going to be different for each one of you. But whatever it is, don't allow that to keep you from your happiness, your stability. See your worth. Know your worth. This lunar eclipse in Taurus was all about that, our sense of worthiness and self-worth. Know your worth. Know your value. And don't treat yourself less than your value or your worth. Yeah, the King of Swords. Like, I feel like maybe like there are people in your life like I want to say like some of you just need to hear the truth. Some of you need to hear the truth about yourself and the a lot of the things that you don't, that you ignore. And if it's in a relationship, it's like just a need to fucking open up and talk and like communicate. And it's like be open. And I feel like this is the theme of all of this for real. At the end of the day, Libra, is like being open, being honest with yourself and who you are and what makes you happy and what does work in your life and what does not. What kind of people are really there for you and who is not. It's just like seeing shit for the way it is. That King of Swords, seeing shit for the way it is and not lying to yourself or bullshitting yourself about how it is. Right? Like, if a person is loyal or not. And, if they're messing around, let them go. If they're trying to date multiple people and you want something legit, let them fucking go. Know your worth. Know you're beautiful. Don't fucking try to get with people and settle with shit that you're not cool with. People that bring toxic habits and argue and addictions and all this into your life. You don't need that shit. Or people who feed into your addictions and make them worse. You don't need that shit. Right? Know your worth, your value, and go for what you really want, which is this happiness, this abundance, this emotional fulfillment, and know you're worth that. Have that sense of self-worth and know that. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Things are fucking turning around for you. They are. And here you go. There's your Libra right there. Your Justice, Three of Pentacles. You guys are giving birth to new ideas, new energy, and it's all about new beginnings and balance too, right? Stepping up, upgrading towards commitment. You're the star. You're the star of your show. You're the star of your world, of your life, of your own production. It's like, what role do you want to play, Like, play the role you want to play in your own life, man, and make the most out of it and enjoy it and make it beautiful and go after the things you truly desire. And do not be afraid to pursue those things and know that you deserve and are worth those things. Let's pull a couple oracle cards for you, Libra. See what the oracle cards have to say. All right, Holy Spirit, Libra. Any extra messages with the oracle cards? All right. First one is the spectrum, the affirmation. I root out and reject prejudice in myself and others. The spectrum. I root out and reject prejudice in myself and others. Wow. It's about seeing yourself without prejudice, right? Quit being so fucking hard on yourself. See yourself without that prejudice of that overly critical, overly analytical, right? Like being so harsh on self type shit. Like, let that go, and don't do that to others either. Don't be looking for something to hate someone for. Don't be looking for something to blame someone for from the past, or, looking for ways to be the victim, or looking for, scapegoats in your life. Like, you're bigger and better than that. The manifester, which is the affirmation. I am manifesting what I see in my mind's eye. I am manifesting what I see in my mind's eye. You are the fucking manifester. Look at that. You are the manifester. It's like, it starts with our thoughts, Starts with our thoughts, framing our energy. Are we externalizing our energy? Right? Are we being introspective and internalizing our energy and staying in our power, in our own frame of energy, and being in command and control of all that's around us, right? And being in unison with the frequencies and the vibrations of the world, and understanding how they kind of work and flow, and using that to our benefit, right? Going along the journey of life, right? But doing it fully aware of what that journey and process entails, and how we can make the most out of it, how we can get the most out of the experience, and how we can attract and bring the things to us that we truly desire, that bring us real pleasure, that bring us true fulfillment, true enjoyment. And that's what you're doing right now. You're manifesting your world. You're understanding it's about healthy thoughts, healthy emotions, eating right, exercising, right? Having good spiritual habits, taking care of the temple, taking care of you, right? And then allowing, that to elevate your state of consciousness, your state of being, and letting that kind of reflect and project onto others, right? And attract like minds and like frequencies, and that's how it works. And that's what's happening right now. Like, if you put yourself on that high plane of happiness and love, right? And you're doing healthy things and living in balance and harmony, you're going to attract people that are doing the same. You're going to attract that into your life, and it's just going to grow. You know, it's going to grow. You can't have the life you want. You can manifest your dreams, you know. So, and I see you doing just that. Wow, Libra, that's an amazing ass reading. Yeah, and the romantics. Affirmation, I allow romance to touch my heart every day. I allow romance to touch my heart every day. The romantics, I see romance coming into your life. And so for those of you guys that are single, it's coming soon, right? It's coming soon. I get the number 1, you know, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, right? Like, so who knows, you know? But that's what just kind of popped up into my mind's eye. You know, I feel like you're in for love, right? Just be open to talk, be open to communicate, be open in your heart space, right? And open to love. And if you have to, get out on a dating app, dating sites, you know, to put the intention out into the universe. You know, use social media, be active, like get out and do things and be active, and make sure you're putting yourself in healthy places to meet people. Don't go to the club and, you know, some shithole and, you know, all of that, because that's the quality you're going to get, you know. Be classy in your approach if you want a classy partner. You know, that's all I can say. And if you want to have the fun of, you know, the club and the flings and all that, then that's where you go. It's all what you're looking for. But I'm just telling you to elevate yourself and elevate your standards, because you're worth more. You deserve more. You deserve better. So, Libra, you're beautiful. and I think the world would agree that Libras have a certain knack for beauty and a gift for natural beauty and elegance. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this resonated. If it did, give us a thumbs up and hit the like. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Share this link. That way other Libras can see it. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell to get notifications. Check out our new videos, man. I've got lots of new shows up right now. Tarot, astrology as well. Please donate, support to the channel, PayPal, Venmo, Patreon, Cash App, or Facebook Messenger Pay. Join the Facebook fan subscriptions, Patreons, Best Damn Fam, $33 a month. Get access to our private live and exclusive content, or book your own personal tarot reading. 513-393-2396, or email the Real Best Damn Podcast at gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching, Libra. I love you guys, and I will see you next month. Peace.